Thanks for driving me home.
Sure. You were pretty quiet on the way back. Tough session.
Frustrating, yeah.
Did you tell Dr. Mead what my dad did?
About him gaslighting me? Yes, we talked all about it, and she encouraged me to get angry at Victor and to yell and curse him if it helps me.
Sounds like pretty good advice to me.
The only problem is that's not going to help me. Because it's not going to change the fact that I already put myself through electroshock therapy for nothing. And now pieces of my life are missing, pieces that may not come back for years.
It's just so wrong of my dad to allow this to happen.
At least now I know I'm not crazy. But I just have so many questions, not just about the gaps in my memory, but about the girl that Victor hired to pass herself off as Cassie. What do you want?
I paid you a great deal of money to find out what secret Sharon is keeping from my son. You failed to do that. I asked you to leave town, but you returned. And you got caught by Nicholas. You don't think I'm gonna let that go, do you?
So good to see you. I was just going to have some tea. Would you like some?
Oh, no, thank you. I was just checking in on you, wondering if Ian's made any contacts since he's been back in town.
Thankfully, no. And he hasn't bothered Summer either since his mistrial.
Unfortunately, I don't think he's done with his games.
Why do you say that?
He stopped by the coffee house yesterday and happened to mention that he changed his will.
Oh, no, don't tell me that he made...
The sole beneficiary, you guessed it. As if I'd touch a penny of his dirty money.
Well, isn't that ironic? The man who claims to know the secrets of the universe is trying to buy a relationship with his son.
It's an insurance policy. It's a way to keep me from killing him.
Hey. Hi.
Hi.
Have you seen Dylan?
No, not since I've been here, which has been a while.
Ah. Well, you know what? You're probably a better person to ask this. You're good at social media, right?
Yeah, no, I'm on it practically all day long. Why? Are you interested in getting into it?
The producers of my show want me to. They think it'll be a good way to generate buzz now that my show got ordered.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You got the green light?
You are looking at the new host of You're Being Served. I'm still not crazy about that title.
No, that is so awesome. That is so cool. My aunt's gonna be a star.
Okay, well, hold on. I don't know about that. But the pilot got a decent number of views, and they're looking to attract a larger audience.
Now, perhaps I could offer some insight. What a pleasant surprise. It's lovely to see you again, Summer. I've thought of you often.
She hasn't thought of you at all, and we intend to keep it that way.
Well, as I said, I was just offering...
Insight? Yeah, we know. Just like you were gonna offer my grandma before you took advantage of her. Look, you can talk about your stupid path all you want, but I know it's just a way for you to get money.
Well, I make a good living because I'm good at what I do. And because I truly care about people. Just as I care about you.
Oh, my God. Don't listen to him, Summer.
Still letting others tell you what to do, I see. Such a shame. I could have helped you achieve your full potential. But instead, you find it easy to just stay stuck in place.
That's not true.
Okay, Summer's life is none of your business, and neither is Dylan's. And you know what? I don't want to see your face again.
That's going to be rather difficult, since your law partner is my attorney. I mean, I wouldn't be free now if old Leslie hadn't worked tirelessly on my defense, but I don't have to tell you what that's like. I mean, how many people have you helped get their lives back after being wrongly accused?
You're not wrongly accused. And you will get what's coming to you sooner or later.
That doesn't make any sense. And doesn't Ian making you his beneficiary give you even more incentive to take action against him?
Not if I don't want the cops coming after me. Then Ian's betting that I don't.
Is he right?
Are you asking me if I'm going to hurt the guy? No plans. I just hate that he's free to walk around until a new trial date is set.
Yeah, no kidding. He needs to be locked up. That way he has no power over us. But you know, I have to say, as awful as it was seeing him again after all these years, a lot of good came out of it. I am a stronger person now. Brought my family closer together. Even you and Nicholas have set aside your differences.
We're talking, at least.
Oh, it's more than that, and you know it. But I understand your hesitancy. You had this ready-made family thrust upon you.
And that family is...
Overwhelming.
And then some. Just figuring out how you're all related takes some doing.
Yeah, I hear that. But it's better than being an only child, I think. I mean, there's something to having a lot of people in your corner. When push comes to shove, the Newmans always rally around each other.
Instead of helping me protect my son, you implicated me in the mess you created. And now you've turned my son against me.
I tried to keep your name out of it. I told him this whole spooking Sharon thing was my idea, and that I was doing it to extort money out of your family, but he didn't believe me.
Really? Do you think he's a fool? Why did you come back? Get a bigger payoff or what?
No, it's not about that.
You think I'm a fool as well?
I swear. I came back to Genoa City to make things right.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? How much she looks like Cassie. And it's not just her hair or her eyes, it's even her mannerisms.
Yeah, Dad really outdid himself with this girl, and then playing Henry Higgins with her, giving her old pictures of the family and telling her stories. It's no wonder you thought she was Cassie.
It's a good thing you caught her outside of the ranch house, otherwise Victor would have gotten away with this.
It just really ticks me off that my dad is trying to turn this around on you. You know, saying he went to these lengths because you've got some secret.
He's right. I do. After your dad accused me, I got to thinking, and so I asked Dr. Mead if I had ever mentioned having a secret, and she said that I had.
Okay. Is it a good thing we're sitting down for this?
Well, the problem is she doesn't have any of the details, and it may be a while before I have any.
Has anything come back to you?
No. And it's really frustrating because I keep trying to remember.
Well, don't push it, Sharon.
But what if it's something important? Well, what if it's something that we need to know now? And that's why your dad was trying to get to the bottom of it.
No, nothing justifies what my dad has done.
What if he was trying to protect you?
He was not trying to protect me. He was trying to control me and dictate my life the way he always has. Now, he's done some pretty despicable things to make that happen, but him using Cassie to try and drive you crazy, it's...
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go handle this once and for all.
There's no way to make things right where Sharon is concerned, all right? By her own admission, she has a secret that she's keeping from Nicholas. A secret that would hurt him.
I know.
Really? How much do you know? What are you keeping from me?
Nothing. I wouldn't do that.
Really? You'd do anything to benefit yourself, wouldn't you?
The only way I benefit is by giving you what you want.
You were incapable of doing that.
Give me another chance.
Give you another chance to screw up things even more?
No, I can help you. With Nick, I could try to smooth things over between you two. The fact that I look like Cassie has got to count for something, doesn't it?
Listen to me very carefully. Don't ever approach Nicholas again. Don't ever approach anyone in my family again. If I find out that you have, you'll be in the custody of the Portland PD in no time at all.
It won't come to that. I can think of better ways to spend the money you paid me than on a defense attorney.
Good. So we do understand each other. Keep it that way.
I know you didn't mean that as a threat. But others might not. I mean, I'd hate to have your words misconstrued, especially in front of witnesses.
I didn't hear anything.
Of course you didn't. But don't worry, you don't have to cover for your aunt. As an attorney, she's well aware of how statements can be used against someone in a court of law. And Miss Clark is far too smart to threaten someone in public. Dylan, however, is another matter.
Okay. What are you implying?
I'm not implying anything. I'm stating a fact. My son has a habit of losing his temper, and it's gotten him into trouble. Now, there are ways that you can manage those anger issues if Dylan would just set aside his pride and ask for help.
He already got help, and he certainly doesn't need any from you.
You know, besides, he has my Aunt Avery that he can count on.
Does he? You're already a busy lady, you know, with your law practice. And now with this new web series, it's bound to use up what free time you have left. Of course, who can blame you for wanting to do it? It's clear you need a refuge. But I doubt that Dylan would be as understanding. I mean, who knows how he would react?
Just let me know if Ian bothers you.
Oh, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Dad!
Oh, my God. Nicholas.
Thanks.
Yeah, okay.
Dad!
Nicholas!
Where is he?
He's not here. I don't know what's going on.
The son of a bitch has gone too far this time, and there's no coming back from it.
The Young and the Restless will continue.
Leave it up to you to create issues where they don't exist. You want to know how Dylan will respond to my show? He'll be happy and supportive.
Well, until something drives him off the rails again.
You know, my aunt's already told you. Dylan's gotten help, okay?
A few sessions with a shrink will not wipe out his time in combat. Whereas I can offer Dylan a real cure.
Dylan has made it very clear he wants nothing to do with you, which means stop showing up at his place of business. It constitutes harassment, and I will be happy to file that restraining order.
Oh, how about that? It doesn't appear that a restraining order will be necessary. Dylan doesn't seem to mind my presence at all.
No, Nicholas, I don't believe that. Your father would never do that.
How many times have we said that? Only to learn that Dad is capable of just about anything.
Anything but use our granddaughter's memory to torture Sharon in a heinous way.
The girl confirmed it, and Dad didn't deny it. For him, that's tantamount to an admission of guilt.
I just don't get this. He didn't seem upset when you brought Sharon to the engagement party.
That's because he didn't want to show his hand. Mommy has too much to lose. He invested so much time and effort into this sick plan.
How much time?
Mom, the haunting's been going on for months.
Months? Oh, my God in heaven. Oh, my God.
Sharon could never understand why she wasn't getting any better. She was doing everything they told her to do. She was on meds. She was in therapy. She worked so hard to get healthy, and not just for her, for our kids, too.
And your father sabotaged that.
I don't understand how he can do that to my children. Didn't he know he was leaving them without a mom?
I know.
I see that Judge Kershaw's daughter's getting married. Have you seen the invitation?
You know, I really don't care about that right now, Victor. I want an explanation. I want to know how you can do something as contemptible as hiring a Cassie look-alike to torture Sharon.
I guess you didn't waste any time giving her your version of the story, right?
Did you think I was going to protect you?
That's exactly what I've been doing, son, protecting you.
By hurting the woman I love?
If you love Sharon, then you don't know the meaning of the word.
It's me. Please call me as soon as you can. Victor Newman is all over me, and I really need your help.
It's Sharon Newman. I know you're in there. I'm not leaving until you open the door.
Well, you just proved my point with that observation.
Proven what point?
Well, the fact that Dylan can walk right by you without even flinching. He seems more than capable of controlling his emotions, so you can stop coming in here and trying to provoke him.
I come here because I like the coffee. And because it's a good place to meet people.
Or recruit people.
That's my job. I'm in the self-help business. Men and women who've lost their way approach me for guidance. Like that young man right over there. Or like you.
I lost my way the minute that I started listening to you. And trust me, that won't happen again.
If you change your mind, you have my card. Ladies, lovely seeing you again.
Oh my God, he's such a creep. I can't believe I ever bought into his bull.
A lot of people bought into it, including your grandmother. He talks a great game.
I just wish that everyone would finally see him for who he really is so he can stop ruining lives.
Yeah, me too.
I was surprised you didn't throw him out of here.
If Ian gets a reaction out of me, he's in control. I'm not giving him the power.
Should have known. It was too good to be true. So, when did they get here?
They?
The police? That's why you're here, isn't it? You changed your mind about pressing charges?
No. I meant what I said. I don't want you to be prosecuted.
Then what do you want?
Answers. Like, who are you? And why do you look so much like Cassie?
How do you know what she would have looked like at this age? You don't. Just because I have a few of the same characteristics as your little girl.
More than just a few. And Victor obviously thought so too, enough to hire you. Where did he find you anyway?
Doesn't matter. The point is, I'm not Cassie. The truth is, I'm nothing like her at all. Would your daughter have hurt someone on purpose? Would she have pushed that person past the breaking point and not thought twice about it until the very end? I know I shouldn't be here. I just wanted to say that I'm sorry.
You were at the hospital, weren't you?
You're setting yourself up for a fall, son, by investing in Sharon again. She's keeping a secret from you.
So you decided to get Sharon out of my life for good by playing God, resurrecting Cassie from the grave, and convincing Sharon that she was losing her mind and forcing her to commit herself.
I didn't force her to do a damn thing.
Directly or indirectly, you are to blame for this. Do you have any idea how hard it was for me to explain to Faith that her mother was in the hospital and that she might not make it out?
How could you put that poor child through that?
Your children are better off without their mother.
You don't get to decide that. She is their mother. You can't erase her from their lives, nor from mine.
Will you finally wake up? Sharon is manipulating you, son. She knows you're vulnerable after Avery walked out of your life. And the paternity situation with Summer. She latched onto you like a leech. She took advantage of your feelings. Don't confuse that with love.
I am not confused about the way I feel about Sharon, and I'm not confused about how I feel about you right now. I will never forgive you for this.
Son?
I am not your son. I don't have a father anymore.
You have it your way, son. I will always be your father.
Oh, pardon me. I didn't see you. Which is hard to believe, given how striking you are.
Thanks.
Do I know you from somewhere? Your face looks so familiar.
I'm a model. You can't open a magazine or turn on the TV without seeing me in some ad or another. I'm even on that huge billboard in the Twin Lakes Mall. I'm the one in the string bikini.
String being the operative word.
It's a living.
For now, I suppose. Have you ever given any thought to your goals for the future?
Esme, do not waste your time with him. He's a total fake.
Fake, is it? Why don't you go ask your aunt about the laws regarding slander? I could bring a suit of my own if you continue to defame my character.
What happened to your other recruit? Did he wise up, or do you just like preying on unsuspecting women?
I have this image of you in my head, or at least I think it's you, standing by my bedside. It was right after... No, it was right before they brought me in for ECT. Was that you? Were you there?
Look, I don't have time for this, okay?
Please, I need to know. I need to know if I said anything about a secret, if I hurt Nick in any way.
Would you just leave me alone?
The way you left me alone? After what you did to me, I think you owe me this.
I'm sorry. I wish that I could help you. I do, but I can't. I shouldn't even be talking to you right now.
Because you're scared. You're afraid of what Victor will do to you if you open up to me.
We're done here.
No, I know that he's a bully. I know. And I'm sure he enticed you into this with some amount of money, but you had no idea what this would end up costing you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. And I want to help you out of it. Please don't be afraid of Victor. I will make sure that he never hurts you.
I told you to get out. So I want you out. I don't need your help.
It's actually rather a beautiful day outside. Trying to go riding?
Oh, my God. Your son just walked out of your life, and that's all you had to say?
My son has walked out of my life many times. He's always come back.
Yeah, because he's usually found a way to forgive you for some damn thing you've done. Controlling something, interfering in something. This is new territory even for you, Victor. What you've done is sick and cruel.
Are you believing the rantings of a mad woman and of a money-hungry grifter?
Well, that grifter didn't come up with this plan all on her own. She knew things about Cassie that there's no way she could have possibly known.
The tragedy of our granddaughter's life and death was all over the internet, okay?
Yeah, what about personal family photos, Victor? Photos that weren't on the internet. How did she get a hold of those? Because Nicholas said that she had them. There's no other way she could have gotten them except from you.
Anyone can get a hold of those things.
How could you do this? How could you torture a sick woman like this? Oh, yeah, roll your eyes. How could you torture Faith and Noah? My God, especially Faith. She is young and impressionable, and you had her believing that she was about to lose her mother. How could you do that when you lost your mother at a young age? How could you put her through that same kind of hell? My God, Victor, it kills me to say this, but you are no better than Ian Ward.
What did you just say?
You're no better than Ian Ward.
You just crossed a line. Take it back, now.
Finally! Why didn't you return any of my calls? Well, I need to see you. Where are you? Seriously, right now?
Well, it's done.
What is?
My relationship with that sick bastard who calls himself my father, it's over. I'm through with him.
Nick, I've never seen you this angry.
Well, of course I'm angry, Sharon. Look at the lengths my dad went to keep us apart, and it almost worked. You almost lost your mind. You did lose some of your memories.
I had a flash of something a little while ago.
What was it?
It was just a hazy picture. It wasn't really worth mentioning.
Okay, today it's a hazy picture. Tomorrow you're gonna get it all back. Look, I know my dad's messing with you, making you think that you're keeping something from me.
What if I am?
Well, I don't care. It doesn't matter what the secret is. Sharon, I love you. Nothing's gonna change that.
You're the one who crossed the line, Victor, not me.
The hell you didn't. How dare you compare me to Ian Ward? He's a predator.
You can tell yourself that all you want. He preys on the weak and the vulnerable. And that's not any different than what you did to Sharon and to her children. I've forgiven you for a lot of things, Victor. But finally, you have done something unforgivable.
I'm not going to apologize for what I did to Sharon. You get it? I did what I did. I was justified doing it. I'm protecting my family. I don't care what anyone thinks.
I know you don't.
You never do.
You're damn right I don't.